Well folks, haven't done a video for a while, so it's been raining out the past few days now, so I haven't really gotten around to it, but hopefully it'll stop by Thursday or somewhere around there. Anyways, I've been getting into Gravely's a real lot lately. Ever since I got my first one running, I now have ads on Craigslist for parts and tractors and whatnot, so picked up a few more things this weekend, some attachments. I got this 48-inch Dozer blade, which is absolutely huge on this thing. So it's a nice one. It's in good shape. It's going to need a cutting edge. Someone wore it off pretty good, and some skids, so I'll make those. And it's not bad. It's not too worn out. It pivots and everything. So it's got paint, which is nice. It's not real rusty. You got the hitch for it and everything. That swivels and moves. So this is the unknown Gravely that I finally took off the hill. I figured I'd do something with it, get it running and whatnot. So it's pretty dirty. It's going to need a bath, hopefully when it clears up this week. I rebuilt the carburetor on it. I had another kit, so I threw that on there, and I made a new gasket for the main jet there out of some leather and everything, and readjusted it, and it runs real nice now. It idles nice and low, runs beautiful. Not so low where it loses oil pressure, but you know what I mean. Runs nice. The only thing is, if any of this happens, if any of you folks out there have Gravely's, when you throttle up about that much from low idle, this engine's cruising real fast, a lot of RPMs. I don't know if it's only with this one, if something in the carburetor's getting messed up, but other than that, it burns clean and everything. I haven't had a problem with it so far since I got it going again. The only problem is, well, really, it's the gas tank, because it was so dirty. That's brand new gas as of today. It's just pulling all the crap out from inside of it, but it runs fine, so I'll just keep running it like that. We'll see what happens. So, got a Dozer blade, and finally got some wheels. So those are the rims that I bought off eBay, and the wheels I got from the guy I traded. All this stuff I'm going to show you is from one trade. Someone must have painted the rims, split rims, and put brand new tires on it, never used. They even got the little nubs and stuff still left on them. So I got two of them. So when that gets washed, the gear reduction wheels will come off, and those wheels will go on. So that's good. And I'm going to be using this for my snow tractor this winter. Probably park it up behind the garage up on the flat there next to the shed. And I'm going to probably use the plow, and I got a snowblower for it up on the hill that I'll show you. So up here in the woods I got the snowblower, which also was in the trade. Someone had sanded and wire wheeled it down at one point, and they were going to paint it, but they never got around to it and they left it outside. But might not look as great, but the bearings in this thing are so nice. They're very smooth. You can't even hear anything in there. And it doesn't really look like it spins for long when I do that, but it's been sitting outside for a while, so when I get it on the tractor it'll probably be a bit better. In the front of it, it's a 28-inch wide snowblower, I believe. The front of it's in pretty good condition. The augers are good condition. Can't really hear much, which is good. So I'm probably going to have to change the oil in the crankcase there for it. In the gearbox, whatever you want to call it. It's got a huge auger on it, that's for sure. It's got 3 blades, and they're like 1/4 inch thick. And the throat's probably about an 8-inch throat. So it's a pretty nice machine. Kind of see back there, this thing's gonna move a lot of snow when I get it going. When you wind that Gravely up, that's for sure. But the only thing I don't have with it was the handle for turning the chute, which I can make one. That's not a big deal at all. The only downside was someone got lazy and welded the cutting edge on all over the place. So I'm going to have to take some time and grind that off, make a new cutting edge, re-drill holes, and all that other good stuff. But that's not that big of a deal. Other than that, great snowblower. It's even got the paint still left on the clutch here. I mean, that's good, you know. Just can't get over how nice it is. So we'll have to see how this works out this winter. I'm assuming that it's gonna go through just about anything you put it in, whether it's wet snow or powder. And just to say while I'm here, my other Gravely here with the rotary plow, this is probably going to be just the spring tractor in the summer and whatnot, because I'm not going to put it in use for the winter. It's probably going to take the rotary plow off. I'll put that out behind the garage up here, and I'll stick that way back in the corner where the unknown L was. The only thing with this is the valve has been getting stuck recently on it, the exhaust valve, so I think it's got a lot of carbon built up on the shaft of the valve, so I'm going to have to pull it out sometime, whether it's this year or next, and give it a good cleaning. So this one's been running good though. Haven't used it much, you know. Probably be using it when we go to till under the garden over there for the fall, and that'll be about it till next year. But anyways, those are just a few parts I got from the Gravely guy. Oh, and also he's going to be bringing me down another rotary plow just as an extra to mess around with. So anyhow, there you have it.